Baiba Skride, welcome to Heinz Hall, the Pittsburgh Symphony. We're overjoyed to have your Tchaikovsky concerto this weekend with your Valcha. Very exciting to have you here at last. We've waited a while to get you.
Well, thank you for having me here. I'm so happy to finally see Pittsburgh and play with this great orchestra.
Isn't the Tchaikovsky the most favorite of all? We've got Beethoven, we've got Brahms, we've got a few others, but Tchaikovsky we love the most.
Well, I'm so lucky to be playing the violin, so I can actually enjoy all of these pieces, Brahms and Beethoven. And Tchaikovsky is one of the pieces which has followed my career probably the longest of all these big concertos. So, and I've always played it in big events of my life or in my career. So, it's a special piece to me.
Why do we love it? What makes it great?
Well, it's a very romantic concerto, of course. It has wonderful melodies and it's just a perfectly written piece for the violin and for the orchestra. I love it also because for me, Tchaikovsky is not this very manly Russian composer. I really like the fragility of it sometimes and the really feminine side of it as well. And I really enjoy it gives me a chance to every time do something a little different, to play around with the music, and so it never gets boring to play this piece. What's so great about Tchaikovsky that he could express his feelings so deeply in his music. I mean, this violin concerto is a very happy piece, but when you listen to his symphonies and some of the later ones, then there's so much pain and so much struggle of his own feelings, I'm guessing, and so it's really interesting to just to feel the amount of emotion that he was able to write into his music.
Would you tell us a little bit about you and your path to Heinz Hall? You've had a wonderful career. You were born in Riga, Latvia. Your parents are all musical. You have a quartet as well.
I started violin when I was 4 years old, so but it was kind of natural in Latvia to grow up with music. It was every child went to music school, which I knew of, and so it's been a very natural way for me. And I went to study to Germany. Apparently, I was talented enough. I went to do a couple of competitions and won some of them. So it's been it's always developed further and further. And now I'm just traveling the world.
How often do you get to play chamber music with your family?
Well, actually, with my younger sister, we play quite a bit. As you said, we have for about 3 years we have now a piano quartet together. We get together quite a bit and play. Chamber music generally is very important to me because it gives me the chance to experience music in a different way and also learn something else playing with other people so intimately. Of course, playing with orchestra, I also hear the musicians, but it's not the same amount of information or learning process as you get when you have a group together. So all kinds of chamber music is very important to me.
Saturday night will be very intimate here at Heinz Hall in the Pittsburgh Symphony's 360 series. The audience is up close and personal around you, and you have a very interesting program planned.
Well, yes. My idea was to go from solo violin to expand it a little more, and so every piece gets one more musician until quintet, purely out of time reasons, and then we'll do the Mendelssohn small violin concerto. But it's such a pleasure to be able to play with musicians from here, to get to know them a little better as well, and to be also close in this situation to the audience. It's something very special and very important, I think, for all of us to do and to experience.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk it over. What a joy.
So nice to be here. Thank you so much.